A very good morning, class. So, I hope you all have gone through the introduction part of chapter number 4 of our Maths to Syllabus time series. So, in that, I explained you all what is the meaning of time series, what are the components of time series, and how can you estimate the trends of a time series. So, as I explained you all yesterday, there are three methods to calculate the trend of a time series. And today we are going to start with the first method, which is used for the estimation of the trend in a time series. And the name of the method is freehand curve or graphical method. So, without wasting much time, class, let us start with exercise 4.1 sums, which are based on the first method, that is freehand curve or graphical method. So, as you can see, question number 1. The following data gives the production of bleaching powder in 1000 tons for the years 1962 to 1972. So this is the table which is given in your textbook, class, and they have asked you to fit a trend line for the above data by graphical method. So let's see, it's one of the most easiest methods which you can opt for in examinations as well. Now, class, the graph which I am showing you is I have done it on a normal paper. Sometimes in board exams, the graph paper is not available. So it becomes very difficult and time consuming for y'all to plot it. Now, if such questions comes in your exam, class, I would suggest please don't miss out or don't leave it an option because they are very scoring. So if you get graph paper, it really becomes easy for you all because 1 centimeter plotting, etc. becomes easier. But if you don't get a graph paper, then too you can draw the graph near to perfection by using this technique. So as you can see, class, I have drawn the graph on a normal paper and I have measured exact 1 centimeter from scale. So practice this method because if you get graph paper, it's cherry on the cake. But if you don't, you should not waste time. So for that purpose, I request all of you to practice the graph in normal paper by taking 1 centimeter. So as you can see, I have taken exact 1 centimeter. I have drawn two axes first, that is x-axis, which is a horizontal line, and y-axis, which is a vertical line. After that, take exact 1 centimeter from your scale and plot the points as you can see on both the axes. After putting that, name them properly. As you can see, x-axis I have given the name years, and for y-axis production in 1000 tons. The next most important thing is you have to give scale. So as you can see, I have written x-axis is 1 centimeter, which denotes 1 year, and y-axis 1 centimeter is 1 units, as I have taken the tables from 1 to 10. Sorry, the values from 1 to 10. Also, one more thing, if you notice, class, usually the origin is written as 0, 0. But by logic, if you see, if 0 to 1962 is 1 centimeter, so that means this 0 represents nothing but the year 1961. So you can write it like this as well, or if not, that's also okay. So in this way, it shows that 0 stands for the year 1961, and then 62, 63, 64, 65 continues. So are you clear with the first step, class? As soon as you see like this kind of sums, this should be your first step. That is drawing both the axes, giving the names to both the axes, and putting the scale. This should be the very first thing. Now, once you're ready with the outline, the blueprint, as you can say, आपका border ready हो गया है, तो now you can start plotting the points. Now, as you can see, class, I've plotted these points, which are not very difficult to plot. I'll explain you how to plot. It's really quite easy. So as you can see, for the year 1962, the very first value is 0. 1963, the value is 0. For 1964, the value is 1. For 1965, again the value is 1. For 1966, the value is 4, and so on. So class, whenever the value is 0, I have explained it to y'all in LPP as well when we were doing the 8th chapter, linear programming problems. 0 means it is exactly on the axis. So as you can see, for 1962 and 1963, I've plotted the points on the axis. For the year 1964, the value is 1. So as you can see, in front of 1, exactly I've plotted the point. 1965 also the value is 1. So the same value has been plotted above 1965. For 1966, the value is 4. So I've plotted like this. So in this way, class, you can keep your scale on this particular point and then you can measure and plot the points accordingly. So with the help of the scale, that will make it easier for you all to find out where exactly is the point. So I hope class you followed how to plot the points now. So after plotting the points, put a point and circle it so that it becomes easier for you all to find out where exactly is the point. And with the help of that, your graph becomes easy. After plotting of the points is finished, the next step is again very simple. Now in newspapers, when we had free time and we were small, we used to play join the dots, correct? So here also again you have to play the same game. After putting the points, you have to plot them together. So as you can see, I have joined all the dots but in order. Just don't join here and there. Follow the points which you have plotted. So 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71 and 72. So your graph will look somewhat like this. So now your graph is ready, class, but the sum is not over. I'll tell you why. They have asked you to fit a trend line by the graphical method. Now what do you mean by a trend line? Now class, trend line is nothing but it is a line which is drawn as per one's own judgment. एक बंदा खुद के जजमेंट के बेसिस पे ये लाइन ड्रॉ करता है एंड ट्रेंड लाइन इज नथिंग बट हम एक लाइन ड्रॉ करनी है which goes through this graph ऐसे. मतलब the main important thing of this particular trend line is there should be points above the line and points below the line. मतलब ये लाइन ऐसी होनी चाहिए जिसके ऊपर भी कुछ पॉइंट्स हो और नीचे भी कुछ पॉइंट्स हो एंड दोनों पॉइंट्स की दूरी ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर हो, ना एकदम पास ना एकदम दूर. So what I'm trying to tell you all is you cannot draw a trend line over here. This pattern is wrong. Nor you can draw a trend line like this. Again, this pattern is wrong. So trend line का मतलब है it is a line which should pass through the points like this and it should have points above it as well as points below it. Now सबका ट्रेंड लाइन का तरीका सेम नहीं होगा, जजमेंट सेम नहीं होगा, but it should be approximate. आसपास मैच होना चाहिए. So finally, when I draw the trend line, my trend line on the graph will look somewhat like this. So as you can see, I have drawn the trend line on approximation. So मेरे ट्रेंड लाइन में कुछ पॉइंट्स ऊपर है, कुछ पॉइंट्स नीचे हैं एंड यहाँ पे द डिस्टेंस इज काइंड ऑफ सिमिलर. ये दोनों पॉइंट सिमिलर दूरी पे हैं. Similarly, this point is at a similar distance. This point is at a similar distance. This and this point is at a similar distance. Correct? So in this way, you can draw a trend line. That is dotted lines होगा. पूरा एक straight line नहीं. It will be a dotted line. As you can see, small dashes wala. So with the help of scale, you can draw this particular line. And once you have finished it, you can name it as trend line. Bas, sum khatam. So you saw class how simple the sum is by graphical method. You have to plot a trend line for the following data. So coming to similar kind of sums, sum number 4 and sum number 7. So we have solved both the sums. So let's see how to do it. Next, we are jumping on sum number 4. The following table shows the index of industrial production for the period 76 to 85 and you have to take 76 as the base year. Remember class, index numbers, base year, current year. All right. Fit a trend line to the above data by graphical method. So again, the same pattern which I told you class, what are the first three things which you will draw? Both the axis, exact 1 centimeter with the help of the scale, and writing the scale on the top right side. Now this I have drawn directly and I have taken the final picture, but I'll explain you all, no need to worry. So as you can see, scale 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit on both the axes. You can write like this as well. Or you can specify x axis पे क्या ले रहे हो, y axis पे क्या ले रहे हो. So as you can see, I have taken exact 1 centimeter on x axis and y axis. Again, the minimum number in the table is 0 and the maximum is 10. So again, I have taken 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. So 1 to 10, I have taken the points. As I told you, origin O hai, but that we can consider the year 1975, 0. So in this way, I have named x-axis as years and y-axis as index. So ये three things ready होने के बाद, the next thing is plotting the points. So as you can see the values, 1976 का value है 0, 77 का 2, 78 का 3, 79 का भी 3, and so on. So like this, with the help of the scale, I've hold the scale in a vertical manner, straight पकड़ना. तो 76 का 0 है, so again on the axis होगा. 77 का value is 2, so I've kept the scale and measured exact where 2 appears, and I've put a dot. Then I moved the scale on 78, straight पकड़ा उसको, and then I've plot point 3. The same value is of 1979, so again I plotted a point over here. 1980 ka value is 2, so I've kept the scale and measured and put a point 2 over here. And in this way, I've plotted all the points as you can see and put a circle around it. Once you're done with the plotting of the points, next step is joining the dots. Dots aapko join karna hai. Again, you can do it freehand or with the help of scale, both chalega, no problem. Once you're done, then approximate trend line draw करनी है with the help of your judgment. Approximation, कुछ points line के ऊपर, कुछ points line के नीचे, the distance should be equal. चाहे वो ऊपर हो, चाहे वो नीचे हो, the distance should match. So in this way class, as you can see, the distance is matching. कोई एकदम दूर नहीं है, कोई एकदम पास नहीं है. The distance is approximate, as you can see. And after drawing the dotted lines, you have to name the line as trend line. So with this, the fourth sum is also over. Coming to the next sum, sum number 7. The following table gives the production of steel in millions of tons for the years 1976 to 1986. Fit a trend line to the above data by graphical method. So the same process we'll be following. Again, minimum number is 0, maximum is 10. So on y-axis, I'll take the value 1 to 10. Similarly, x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 year. So again, the three things class which I told you. On the top right side, you will put a scale. Write the scale, x-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 year. Y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. After plotting the points, name the axis. X-axis is given as years and y-axis production in million tons. So your graph is ready. So now you can start plotting the points. So as you can see, I have plotted the points like this. And after plotting the points with the help of freehand or scale, you can join the dots. So this is the way you can get a graph. Then आपको judgment लगाना है, अंदाजा लगाना है. The line should start from above this point and should reach below this point, but with judgment being proper कि कुछ points ऊपर हो और कुछ points नीचे. So this can be your trend line. This can be your approximation. And then after drawing, you can name it. So let's have a look. How come I have got the line? So as you saw, it was almost the same as I showed you above. So with the help of the scale, I've put dotted lines like this, which is passing through some points above, some points below. And then after plotting those lines, you're giving the name to be as trend line. So with this class, the first kind of method, that is the graphical method, gets completed over here. So out of the three methods, we have finished the first method of estimating the trends in time series. So I hope you followed, and please don't leave these sums in option. Another request, practice it in normal paper so that during exams you don't find difficult or panic when you come to know that graph papers are not available. Okay? So thank you so much, class, for listening to me. I hope you all have followed it. If you have any doubt, please let me know in the comment section. If you like the video, please do subscribe to the channel and do watch out the other videos of chapters 1, 2, 6, 7, 8 of Maths 2 Commerce section. So I stop here, class, for today. Stay tuned. Keep watching the channel for more updates. Thank you so much.